Yeah, that's the start.
Nathan has corona.
Fresh off the vid.
episode 5.
It's a COVID boy.
And I got infected the night that we did the pod last.
Yeah.
At least that's all that makes sense to me looking back. So.
Yeah, that's...
I will say, retrospectively, I did notice some symptoms on Sunday because I was lifting on Sunday and my legs all got like sore and started cramping. I'm like, that's weird.
Okay. And then you came to do a podcast with
well, that was Friday night. We did the podcast.
Can't believe you put us in danger like that.
Oh,
Nathan.
that's true. That's true.
And then Saturday I was fine, but Sunday I got sore and I got really tired, like 5 for no reason, like 5 p.m. I was just like ready to pass out. And then Monday I noticed more.
You lose your smell too? Taste and smell gone?
Yeah, but like it's on and off, and I feel like the smell is like worse at the end. I saw Mark when I went in to get tested.
Oh,
I'm like, that's random.
Right next to Snap.
Yeah, because the testing site's right next to Snap.
You dap him up and give him a nice little handshake.
Yo, Nate.
He's like, what are you doing here? I'm like, yeah, I'm guessing you know.
Gotta go do my thing.
Yeah, it's like the walk of shame going to that place.
He thinks you're going in for a fire workout.
But yeah, right.
Just getting a COVID test.
But hey, during that time off, I was listening to podcasts. We peaked on Omni, so it's all downhill from here.
On what?
We peaked on Omnicron.
Oh, yeah. Supposedly.
How much Reflex did you play while
Dude,
you
a
had
lot.
COVID?
Because I just got all the tracks and stuff. I played like a ton of tracks.
What was your go-to? Anything proud of?
Not really. I mean, I started getting some online games. I bet there's off-road guys from Illinois that play all the time.
Oh, really?
That one Coleslaw dude?
Yeah.
He's an off-road, AA off-road guy from
No way.
Illinois.
Oh, dude.
Yeah, his username's Coleslaw.
Playing online Reflex on a computer is just next level.
I just wish it was better because you take each other out and you're not even close to each other.
Yeah, I know.
That kind of sucks.
Yeah. Me and Nate had a few hard battles last week.
Yeah.
Millville.
Some custom tracks.
Yeah.
So that's what you did with our week off. You
Yeah.
just
Played Reflex.
Did that.
grinded. What'd you do, Mark? How was your week break?
Week break. I don't know. I passed. I don't remember what I did, to be honest.
Just a blur.
It's a blur.
What day are you on now of your 75 hard?
Don't ask. I quit.
Yeah, I forgot.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Never mind. We went over that because
Yeah, we did last time.
he messed up. He didn't read his pages, so he just said, screw
I
it.
said fuck that. And yeah, I'm on a new program now, so
I think
just don't bring it up.
none of it. I haven't started. Luke hasn't even started.
No, I'm gonna do I think like a mini month break after Mexico. I think like 1 month, and then it'll be my the trip to Florida, and then I'm ready, dude. I'm ready. I don't even like wanna. I'm not even in the mood to drink. I haven't been for like the last couple months, so I feel like I could kill it right now, honestly.
Let's just get wild.
Like,
Go crazy.
like the workouts is definitely gonna be the harder part, but
Yeah.
I don't know. I think that's ready.
I don't know. The reading might trip me up.
Yeah, we might. I think you're gonna have to modify that for you, bud.
Yeah. I like looking at pictures better. You know.
Do you see do 2 or 3 Racer X articles or something?
I don't know. Even like when I was
On the
little, I would
equipment.
just like scroll through all the motorcycle magazines and just look at the pictures.
Right.
Like, oh, dude, that's a sick whip. And then I'd flip to the backside of like the pinups,
Yeah, of
hang them in
course.
my wall. My mom would get mad at me and stuff. It's all cool.
Yeah, those are classics. All those, the pinups and stuff on the back of those.
The trans world.
Yeah, those are
Yeah.
pretty sick. But
Yo,
yeah,
Fun fact, little Nate, his reading level in 5th grade dramatically improved. Dude, little Nate going home and reading Racer X every night.
No
Dude,
way.
legit, the teacher asked my dad. My dad's like, he reads a lot on the internet about dirt bikes. So shout out Racer X.
hey, that's a good way. That's a good way to learn, though. Honestly,
Right?
I feel like with spelling too and stuff, like I've read a lot too, and that just helped.
Yeah.
In general, but okay, we're done talking about reading, man.
Yeah. That's,
although I do
we're
like
past
reading.
that.
I do have a cool book about motorcycles if anybody's looking for a book, though. True story about World War II and motorcycles and racing. And
What's it
stuff.
called?
Stealing Speed.
Ooh.
It's about the technology used in German rockets, and it eventually got put into motorcycles. And we use that same technology today.
Wow.
I listened to a book. It was actually really good, but it was really long, kind of a little dry. But it was, I think, Zen in the Art of Motorcycle Maintenance. listened to it on. I was like my free trial of Amazon Prime like audiobooks or whatever, and it was pretty good. It's really old though, so I don't know
Oh,
if it
yeah.
was. I feel like I got some stuff out of it though. It was good.
This
listen.
has a personal story too, because like a guy was in Germany and he had to try to escape, and there was like blueprints and stuff sold to Japan, and there's like a bunch of like backdoor stuff that was
Is it like a biography or like
it's a little bit, yeah.
is it like nonfiction?
And it was sketchy that they're kidnapping people and stuff for the technology. It's
That's
pretty
sick.
gnarly.
That's actually
Wow.
cool.
Yeah.
All right, but yeah, we're back as we mentioned. We had a week break. I was in Utah, first time snowboarding of the winter. It was pretty sick. Not gonna lie, Utah is actually really really cool. I've been there a couple times to race and stuff. And Cole, you left me hanging. You were supposed to be out there.
I was, yeah. I messed the knee up a little bit before and decided it wasn't worth the money to go if I wasn't gonna be able to ski. So
Is it bad again, your knee? Or is
no,
it-
probably not.
probably not.
I hope not. I have a doctor's appointment at 8 a.m. tomorrow, so I
Hopefully
guess we
it's-
can see a little bit more.
Hopefully it's good. Yeah, I was looking out there for you though. It would have been sick to
would've been really
to
cool.
meet up. Park City is like one of my favorite cities I've been to. I think it is so sick. There's like the ski hill too, and like compared to Colorado, I just liked it so much better than Colorado in general, honestly. So
What hills did you hit out there? Just Park City and
Park City and Snow Basin, and Snow Basin was really cool. I think I had more fun at Snow Basin too because it was like one of the most like luxurious resorts. I feel like
was there like less people at Snow Basin?
it
or
was like pretty much empty, but the bathrooms were like reminding me of like a mansion, like a old fashioned like mansion and stuff.
Yeah.
It was really cool. But yeah, I went there with my buddy Derek. I think we're gonna have him call in studio in a little bit. Do you want to get him riled in here?
get
Yeah.
Derek on the line.
But it was a pretty solid week. I think more people need to look at like Utah instead of like Colorado. I feel like Colorado's kind of like the mainstream, where everybody thinks that is kind of the best place for skiing. And I don't know. I think Utah was way better.
And that's why I was like really excited to go out there because I've only been to Breckenridge and Vail and that Colorado. So it'd be cool to kind of go a little further more north on the Rockies there.
Yeah, where have you all been in Colorado?
Breck, A-Base. Wait, is it A-Basin? Yeah. Vail, Copper, few places, but I think Breck's my favorite just because it's so open, usually.
Yeah.
Because I usually go in the early season and, like, not a lot of mountains are fully open. So,
Yeah. Did you like A Basin when you went there or not?
so little was open.
That's how I
Like-
was too
like,
when I went there.
It was like 3 like main drag runs and everybody was hitting them and just got a little like too compact on the hill.
All right. Yeah, that's how I know. That's how kind of how I felt about it too. But I don't know. It was just we definitely didn't pick the best time to go there.
Yeah.
For
I mean,
sure.
the more free range on the hill, the more fun you can have usually.
Yeah. All right. Well, now we have a very special guest calling in here. He is one of the most steeziest kids ever on a snowboard. He is a Merce in training. He is the greatest of all greats. My friend Ricky, my companion out in Utah. Rick, are you there, buddy?
I am, and what an honor to be here.
Ray.
Let's go.
How are you feeling? How's B-Town tonight?
Oh, B-Town's been good. I've been working all day. But,
Really? What have you been doing?
Oh, just working for my dad this past week.
Oh, okay. Just getting those hours in before school starts next week.
Grinding.
Yeah, grinding out at the shop, being his little shop boy.
Gotta love it.
So we touched on Utah a little bit. What do you think? Like just your general overall experience of a week in Utah. What'd you think of it?
It started out really rough. I had a rough first day, but I thought it was one of the best trips I've been on, honestly.
Can you comment
Like I
on
said-
Luke's snowboarding abilities out there?
He didn't hold me back at all.
All right.
And he was good. It was a lot of fun too with him because Thursday and Friday I thought were the best days. Also, when we went to Snow Basin,
Yep.
those were awesome days.
Yeah, that's what I was just telling him. Snow Basin was just like a crazy, crazy resort.
Yeah. It was crazy to see how different the resorts actually were between just like the two.
Yeah. So you talked a little bit about your first couple days there. Do you want to explain what happened on the first morning before we were about to go out?
I wish I could even explain what happened. Honestly, it was all a shock to me.
We think
I woke up.
Rick's pregnant too. That's I think that's the issue.
Congratulations.
That's his theory right now, is that I'm pregnant. But what happened that day? So the first thing I did or drank or eaten or anything was a vitamin C packet because I had COVID the week before. So I was just done getting over like the symptoms. And I had this vitamin C packet. First 2 sips did not agree with me immediately. So I had to take a pit stop.
in the bathroom. It is 7:30 a.m. and he's just hurling. I hear him throughout our whole basement.
Yeah. Well, he got that on video too. It was horrible.
You know I got to catch that.
Oh, I know. It's gold right there. But as we were packing up our stuff to the car, something hit me like a wall. And on the way back downstairs, I thought it was going to happen again. It was right after Sippy just cooked breakfast for me too. So maybe that was it. Maybe that was like the underlying thing. But
oh man, I don't know.
Ended up going for a round 2 in the pit.
Oh no.
And almost a round 3 on the way there too.
Yeah, it was just overall horrible. But then once we got to the mountains, got that extra oxygen, the O3.
Yep.
Yeah. That was awesome, man. I felt amazing.
Can you explain a little bit the place that we stayed in? Because I don't even know the best way to describe it.
Honestly, it was like a small little house, and we were in like a small condo within the house. The person was still living above us the whole time. She had her dog that we could hear like throughout the whole day and night.
It was literally a basement. Just her basement.
It was the basement, yeah. And honestly, it was kind of cool though because it felt like it was our own little area.
Yeah, it was actually really cool. And I think we looked it up on Airbnb because we were trying to remember, and it was like $52 a night.
Oh,
yeah, so cheap.
Yeah, so I think it was like in total, it was like, I don't how much was it in total? I don't even.
It was like around $200, I think, for both of us. So 400 in total.
Yeah, with
which
all
wasn't
the
horrible at all.
Airbnb fees, which are probably like $150 for a week or whatever. But it was like so cheap, and it was like clean. Like it had everything you kind of needed. Like it had like electric, like portable stove and microwave, and I mean a little mini fridge and stuff, and one bed. And I got the bed, of course.
Yeah, I let him have the bed. Slept on a futon for the week.
It's not worth the fight.
It was hardly a futon too. It was like a piece of plywood, like surrounded with like a couple inches of foam. It felt like.
Yeah, and in the middle of it was just this big pole too. So I had to sleep on one of the sides. So I had like half a twin bed of room to work with.
I swear, Luke gives the best beds to his friends. This would not be the first time he screwed someone over.
The one time I slept with Nathan on a pull-out couch for a race. I think Logan has a picture of it somewhere, but we slept. It was like a small cot, and I'm like completely diagonal. So my head's in one corner and my feet are in the other, and Nathan's like on the inside of me.
I laid on that rail all night. The railing of the bed.
That's awesome.
Poor Nate just got coddled all night.
That other time I came here, slept on a couch and got a piece of foam for a pillow.
Yeah. I gave him a pillow without a pillowcase on it. And my mom was so mad the next morning. She's like, why would you give him that? She was just freaking out.
Was it like one of those memes where it's like the person who's trying to find like something as a blanket?
Yes. Literally. That's like, Shane too. The first night that Shane slept out, he always brings this up, but the first night that he slept at my house, literally, like, I don't know why, I was like excited. I had a couple other people over and I like didn't tell him about blankets or anything. And then like he was like, it was his first time coming over, so he was like shy. He didn't want to like ask for anything, but it was so cold, and they literally did not have a blanket or anything. He like froze his ass off all night. So he always sends me the memes like you were saying, like it's like a dresser on top of him to stay warm or something. It was so funny. But before you came on, we're talking about like Utah and Colorado, and I know I've been to a decent amount of places in Colorado, and you've been to a couple places in Colorado, or where have you been?
I've been to one. I went to Steamboat when I was 12 or so. So that was a while ago.
Did you like? What were some comparisons you think between Utah and Colorado?
Man, I'm gonna have to really think about Colorado. What I noticed about Utah was that it just wasn't busy at all. Like nothing I expected going out there. And honestly, the snow was pretty good for like the conditions we had. Like it was sunny during the day and then it would freeze. So I thought that the hill was going to be a little bit more icy than it was. There was definitely spots that were icy, but majority of the snow was actually really good. But Colorado, I really don't know. I feel like there was more stuff to do around the mountains or like the villages, which is
like,
cooler.
Usually, like in Colorado, what I've like noticed is like every town has its little downtown like village, and it seems like out in like Utah, it's more just like the town, and then you have it's like separate ski hill, where like they're separated. Not so much like in Colorado, you go to Breckenridge per se, and like the whole town of Breckenridge is tied into the ski hill, kind of.
Yeah, that's true. I went out to Whistler also for my spring break freshman year, so like 3 years ago. And the village was right underneath the mountain, and that was like the whole town was right underneath the mountain, which was cool.
It's a cool vibe when you see that, though.
It really is. Yeah, you can just go get a beer right off the mountain. That's awesome.
Yeah, you touched on like a big part too. I think why I liked Utah is that it was just like it felt like we were like some of the only ones there. Like it was still like kind of a hidden gem, and that's why I like Telluride, Colorado so much too. But like Utah, just there was no traffic. Like we left every morning at like 8:39, somewhere in that range, and like we never had traffic going there. We never had traffic coming home. And
yeah,
like,
which is crazy.
Yeah, the longest time we waited in a lift was like maybe 5-6 minutes, if that.
Mm-hmm.
And then on TikTok, I was seeing too, like all the resorts in Colorado, everybody was just like flaming the Epic passes because it's like they're just swamped and they're like 30-40 minutes for a lift line.
Yeah, aren't there like workers going on strike right now or something?
Yeah, there's like no workers too, so it's just a whole bunch of stuff.
Which is crazy because we didn't experience that at all.
No, it was really.
It's those Vail-owned resorts.
Yeah, yeah, it was. I don't know, something different for sure.
What would you say is like the biggest difference between Colorado and Utah? You went to Colorado pretty recently, right?
Yeah, I think honestly it's still just like the people and just like how busy everything was. It was just so much more low key. It just, I don't know, way better. And I mean, it was still really expensive in Park City, but I feel like Vail for sure, and like Copper Mountain too a little bit. Like it's just even more expensive.
Yeah, it's very expensive.
Like for food, like we only went out. We did it cheap too. Like we bought groceries like the first day, and that basically got us through the whole week. And then we went out to eat like one night, went to the bars one night, and that was it. Like we spent like barely any money on food too. So I think that made it better too.
Yeah, that was pretty good.
What was the best trick you landed out there?
Oh, best trick. I'm gonna say tame dog. I haven't done tame dogs for like the last however long I've been snowboarding, because every time I tried, I like sprained my ankle somehow. But I decided to huck
a tame dog.
A tame dog. It's like a front flip. It's like a cartwheel.
Yeah,
Okay.
basically.
A forward cartwheel, but without your hands touching the ground. So it's a front flip on a board.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I I told him I wanted to land a tame dog like sometime in the week, and then I would like tried once, and he's like, oh, I'll try it, and he like tries it and like basically lands on his first try, and I was like, F you. I was so mad.
Yeah, and then you end up hiking for an hour and a half.
Yeah. How was my my road to the front flip though? Were you impressed? I know I just was killing it out there.
I was impressed. Oh, the first couple times you went, I was very angry at you. because I was marching for this guy. I was making his landing all soft, and I was out there for like 20 minutes just doing this stupid march on the snow. And then his first hit just does a straight air, doesn't even attempt it. But you ended up doing pretty cool. Like,
I don't know, dude.
your flip was getting there.
It was getting there, but I landed on my head. I like couldn't. I can't literally can't do a cartwheel like on normal ground. So like that side rotation, I do not have down. So as soon as I came off the lip, I would always try turning. I like landed on my head once, my shoulder. It was just ugly. And Rick was just calling me mean names the whole time.
I was not calling you mean names. I just knew that you could do it. So you were and then on the last one you did. I did believe in him. Because the last one he did, he was like the closest he's ever been, but he hit his head, and then I feel like he just got super frustrated. And I was just like, you can do it. Just go up one more time and try it. But
it is hard to get beat down, though. Like, I've learned that from learning a few tricks on skis, like to fall. Like from a jump especially, like to fall and get back up and keep trying, it takes a lot.
Physically and mentally.
Yeah, and like when you'd fall or whatever, then you have to hike back up, and this was like pretty deep snow where we were at, so you'd have to hike, and then your foot would like sink in a little bit, and it was just like it was.
You just want to call it.
Yeah, and I literally knew I was not gonna land this until like 50 more attempts, and I was like, we're gonna be closed by then.
yeah, I was filming it for him, so I was sitting there for like an hour and a half or so, just watching him hike, and I could see the sun just slowly come down where we were after every attempt. But
we got some good footage though from the week, I think.
Did we? I think so too.
I'm pretty pumped on making the video. Make a little not vlogish recap for the YouTube potentially.
Just raw clips.
I thought some of those clips were pretty funny.
Yeah, we got definitely some funny ones. Rick, I know. Has your life been a lot different since you've recovered your hundreds of dollars of cash that was once lost in your wallet?
I forgot about that. That was like a big scene of the whole trip.
Yeah, that could have made or break the whole trip.
Yeah, it really could have, and I'm glad it didn't. But yeah, my life has changed for the better, I would say. I'm more cautious with my money now. I try and track it everywhere I go.
Yeah. There's not too many people that lose a wallet in the backcountry and then have somebody find it with $200 cash in it and return it and have it.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. He's literally.
I am one of the luckiest kids.
You are the luckiest person alive. That's ridiculous.
Yeah, I honestly thought it was a goner.
Yeah. But luckily we were at like Snow Basin too, which as I said is a very like luxurious and fancy resort, and I was like, if you're gonna lose a wallet, it might as well be at that place because people there don't need no money and they're just like trying to do the right thing. So I feel like
when they're pooping in some mansions, toilets, they don't need to steal any money.
Huge chandeliers in the bathrooms and stuff.
You need to see this.
Oh my god, it
is crazy.
Yeah, I was definitely.
Words can't describe.
Yeah, nothing like I've seen for sure. And then so we met people. There's my brother Logan's friends were also out there, and one of the kids literally like that same day, we went out to the bars with them on our last night, and he's like, "Oh yeah, I spent half the day looking for my wallet too," and he lost his wallet, and then somebody found his too. So it's
crazy.
Utah, the Mormons are just nice out there, you know.
They'll take care of you.
When you went to go back up the hill to go look for mine, and I went to the Lost and Found, they had a whole bucket of wallets, too.
Oh my gosh.
So I wasn't the only one to be scared out of my life.
Yeah, that's crazy. There's probably so many that just get lost too, though, and disappear out there, and it's just like, oh.
Mm-hmm.
And
well, if it was on the hill, it would have been gone that night, I swear.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Because of the wind and everything, and it wasn't groomed runs at all. So
as soon as you get more snow, it's gone.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Wait till spring.
Did you guys get any fresh snow out there at all, or no?
That one hill in Park City, I would say, is fresh snow.
Yeah, so we didn't get like any actual precipitation when we were there, but we found some fresh snow.
Oh, okay.
So I mean, it was, I don't know. It was good. Like we did get lucky too though, because there's one chairlift that just opened the day like the same day that we were riding there, and then we hopped over there and actually like got some first lines and like some
Nice.
tree runs, and then we found like this sick gully that was like it was basically like a quarter pipe or half pipe all the way down, so and it had like snow banks, and like Rick was doing like 361 A's just kind of like up and down the sides, and it was actually pretty cool.
He's keeping out that I ate shit like
Yeah.
every 2 seconds.
Oh, no.
I fell so many times in that.
It's so sketchy, those like first track runs, but they're the funnest time you'll have.
Oh, they really are.
Yeah. But how was
That
your
was a cool run.
Yeah,
Oh,
it was,
sorry.
it was really really cool. How was your flight back home though? You made it back safe and everything.
Oh, I made it back safe. I'm alive.
You found your 32 checked bags that you brought.
I brought 2 check bags, all right?
This man was like packed like my mom, like she does for, like when she goes to Florida for 3 days or something. Just a freaking huge ass suitcase.
Yeah, I packed a lot, but I only wore like 1 shirt.
Yeah,
so.
and you got puke on a lot of your other clothes and stuff too, you know. So
Oh no.
I'm kidding.
I didn't hear what you said there, but
just agree
I'll
to
let it
it.
slide.
Yeah.
But my flights were good. I had a late check-in for Southwest, and I didn't have anybody by my side or like in the middle seat for either flight, which was awesome.
Oh, that's nice. Oh,
Yeah.
I didn't even tell you this story, but on my flight back, I was just done with puke for that week, you know, before this incident. And then I was on the aisle seat, and then in the middle seat, I had some guy that would like, he was dressed up like he was a flight attendant, but he wasn't. So I don't know like if he was like going home, or I don't know how that works or whatever. But and then to the right of him was some dude with like, he was looking pretty rough. Like he was either really like just strung out on something, but he did not look good. But he sits down, and then I hate flying, so I have my headphones on, like just music just pumped up so I don't hear or anything, and try to sleep. And then I like start like just get this little like smell, you know, just the lightest of smell, and you just instantly know it, you know. It's like, oh man, somebody's puking. And then I'm like kind of look around, and this dude is like doing the whole like inflatable bag thing, just puking into the bag and like just hurling, like violently, like thrusting his back to. And I'm like, dude, I was just so crabby. And luckily that guy in the middle was like doing really good and like getting him towels and stuff. But I was just like, dude, I can't handle this right now. I just want to be home.
Why wouldn't he go to the bathroom?
I don't know.
Probably strung out.
The whole time he didn't go to the bathroom. He was just sitting there. And he had like went through like 2 or 3 bags, and then the flight attendant came by at the end with like the big garbage bags, you know. And then I was like, please don't throw it away right now. Like just hold on to it. And then he does the whole reach right across us, and like literally has like his sleeves are like, dude.
Gross.
I was so over it. I was so crabby. I was ready to be back home.
That sounds horrible.
Yeah. Not good.
I didn't have anybody in like next to me at all.
Well,
my flight was way better.
Wouldn't be me. All right. Well, I think that kind of wraps up everything I got to. Do you have any lasting thoughts, Rick?
Lasting thoughts.
Are you ready for the new school year or what?
Oh no, not at all. I haven't checked my email all break. I should probably do that. I don't know. I'm not excited at all to go back to school.
The Merce community needs you.
It's true. Gotta represent
Yeah.
the Merces.
Yeah.
Actually, I think my first day of classes, I have clinical.
Oh.
So that's tough. I have
That's
to wake
tough.
up at like 5:30.
That's tough.
Rough start, but
Yeah, rough start.
it'll be a good.
Well, I'm sure I'll see you in a couple weeks. I'll come down and say hi to the
Yeah,
boys.
we're gonna miss ya.
I know. It's sad. I'm getting old, dude. I don't like it.
Taking our boy away.
No, I'll be down there. We got to make our little movie, right?
That's true.
Yeah, snowboarding
Hopefully
movie.
I come back on promoting a snowboarding movie.
Yep. The box office is gonna go big for that one.
Hell yeah, big budget.
Yep. All right, Rick. Well, nice little chat with you. Appreciate you for
Thank
coming
you for
on.
having me on.
Yeah,
it's been an honor.
Of course. Until the next ski trip, man.
Until the next one.
All right.
You guys are crushing it.
Yeah.
Keep
Thank
doing
you.
well.
Thank you. Love you.
Peace out,
Peace
boys.
out, dude.
Peace. There he is. There's our buddy Rick. The Rick. He actually shreds on snowboards, dude. He was doing backflips all freaking thank you for doing
I need to
that.
get out with you guys and him.
Yeah, you do.
Jeez.
He's really good, dude. He does like the a lot of like like just knows manuals and like the little like flip
Creative.
180s on
Like
the
the
ground.
creative
like, yeah,
shit
he's
that-
just like actually good, and I'm like
The mountain's his playground.
Yeah, like he'll do something, I'll try to do something like that, and I just like end up eating crap. So, but what?
That's how it is in the woods for me.
What?
Nothing.
Are you flaming me, Nate? Right
Nathan
now?
has just this little smirk and
I just held in a sneeze. I don't know if
Oh,
anybody
yeah,
else
that's
saw
what-
that.
Dude, coming off COVID and you're just sneezing all
Yeah.
over us. Oh my God, we didn't even turn on our Sensi.
Nor do we have
Oh
a
my
back.
I thought we were
God.
supposed to have like cool pictures flashing on our new TV, but
Yeah, my computer. I've
Mark.
been. Yeah, Mark.
Mark, you got a
yeah,
computer?
he doesn't have HDMI because he's got stupid MacBook.
Oh.
But yeah, I've been living. Me and Cole have been living together this week because my computer, my 5-year laptop that was probably ran through the mill like 2 years ago, and it's just been surviving, has finally took a shit, and I can't even turn it on anymore. Luckily, I was ready for this day, and I took off all my really important files. So yeah, I no longer have that. So hopefully, I don't know. We'll see how long I can go.
might need
without a
to
laptop.
get a new one.
I may need a new one, but
Yeah, Luke's been on the residency program at my place the last 2 days.
it's been good, man. I wish every day was like that. I could just go edit and bug you.
Made him supper yesterday. He bought me lunch today.
Yeah.
I feel special.
Yeah, it's nice.
You're in a tight area too.
Yeah, we are a little studio
Yeah, just a
apartment.
little tiny. I just stared at him doing his little work.
Yeah. Oh man, I'm tired. I'm already beat, man.
Way earlier than the last one too. It's not even.
Yeah, it is.
It's only 8:30.
It's early, man. It's early. Nate, you're tired. You're
Yeah.
rolling around. Mark's sleeping. He's been
It's been a long
sleeping.
week.
Yeah, dog.
Yeah, no.
But we're not done yet because we still got a lot of great topics.
Mark, well, did you just get done
like
rolling,
what?
Mark, or
Yeah,
what?
I got done rolling.
What you rolling?
What did we do today? We did some takedowns, side control, and then we finished off with an arm bar. I got to work with a chick.
Can you like dem-
Whoa.
Yo.
Hey, yo.
Bring it back, Turbo.
Put it in reverse, Terry.
It was good.
can,
It was
It was a good session.
can you show us how to do that on Nate, please?
Yeah.
On the table.
Like the-
here.
yeah.
I was gonna say,
We can do it.
The
We can do some
full-
WWE
like
shit.
until completion too, like until he goes limp.
Oh my
Because he's just been bugging me this week.
I do not like your word choices.
Just so he's limp.
I'll snap his elbow.
You know what I watched? I don't know why this came up in my memories, but on Snapchat, Mark. But it was of you at Exner's old house, and
oh, no.
it
was
was
it Stoffel?
no, it was definitely
I have that one.
it was like within the 2 to 3 a.m. range, I would suggest. But I have you doing the jumping, the penguin jump with your head into the fan.
Oh yeah, I have that too.
I have some very funny
Unreal.
videos of Mark from
And,
Eau Claire.
Oh yeah,
Oh
those.
no. That's for a separate channel as
Yeah,
well.
no, that was around the 2 a.m. mark as well.
Glad I passed
A lot
out
of
early
stuff
that
happens
night
that
because I
time,
never got to play with it. It's
Yeah,
probably a good
usually
thing.
I get some-
The secret. Well, we're gonna keep it as a secret object. Let's
Yeah.
just say that was on somebody stuck it on the ceiling of this house in Eau Claire, and Mark, being a gentleman, late at night wanted to get it
I
off,
had
and
to get it down.
he wanted to just leave it out for the people in the morning, the owners of the house, to
Yeah.
do what they may
Mhm.
with
what
it
they
in the
must.
morning, and he used this little step stool.
It was a bench. It was
A bench.
handmade. Somebody made that
Wicker
themselves.
bench.
I don't remember who said they made
No,
it,
it
but
was-
like they built it. I swear.
So Mark hops on this bench to get Mark first hops on this bench to get a boost so he can reach this secret object on the ceiling.
Ceilings are tall.
So yes,
Yeah,
they're
I mean-
very tall. So he does this, and as he extends his legs go full extension, and he just stays the same height.
Yeah.
because
It broke right through the board.
because at the same time the bench just
snap.
folds.
and
He
it's
just
like an old crafted one with a bunch of them like dowels too. So they're like all like going ting ting ting.
And you
ting.
just
Scattered
ate it
everywhere.
So
This
hard.
is so.
Ah.
Mark like asked after it broke. It's like in pieces. He's on the ground. He's like, I feel so bad. And he goes up to the kid who's like it was, and He's like, dude, just let me know how much it was. I'll pay you for it. Like Mark being a standout guy, you know. And the guy, his name's Zach. He's like, he looks at him. He's like, dude, no, it's good. Like my grandma like handmade that, so it's
Yeah, like what?
like
Made me feel worse.
It's so bad.
No.
Not funny, but funny. But poor Mark, just it even crushed his dreams more. He was just.
But fun night though.
Yeah.
Eau
Always a
Claire,
good time.
Eau Claire was fun.
Do you think we could like blur out the object and put the video on
I think-
YouTube?
I think
Potentially.
that can happen.
Yeah, we should do that.
Yeah, we could.
That'd be funny.
We could definitely.
Yeah.
I'd allow it. Yeah.
We could.
I-
If we,
He'd
if
allow
we
it.
blur it out, I think it'd be fine. It'd make it better, honestly.
Nate, did you? Is that my wardrobe too? Oh no, you got your
No.
unique sweatshirt on.
Yeah, no, Taylor stole the last one I had of this, so
She did. It's her favorite sweatshirt too.
yeah, I noticed. I saw one of her videos.
Nathan, you're just stealing our Bridges last.
Our
last-
Bridges Bandit.
He comes in every episode with a brand new pair of somebody else's clothing.
Yeah, I was wondering if you guys noticed. You never did. I had to bring it up. But yeah,
just
I'm
scared.
wearing Marcus's pants right now, and I got one of your shirts in my backpack. Was that you?
Did somebody just shit themselves?
That was my.
dude,
that
I'm
was
wearing
not.
your shirt right now too.
Are you?
Yeah.
Which one?
How do you have so much of this
God
man's
damn.
clothing?
Oxygen.
Oh, I actually like that
Yeah.
shirt.
Hmm.
Yeah, that actually. That was in Pikes Peak too when I was in Utah.
Sus.
Very sus.
Sus, man.
Most sus.
He hasn't
Any
stole any of my
questions?
pants, but I think I'm a little bit too big boned for that.
How's your guys' fantasy go after the second round? How we looking?
Oh, I don't even know.
Pulp is rough, but RM. I'm leading Nitro and Mud for legal age, and I won last week's
Oh,
prize.
you
in
are
Nitro
leading.
Mud.
Oh, what was it?
I don't know. Joel just sent me that DM on our group chat. I don't know
Yeah,
what it is.
yeah, they're killing it. Nitro and Mud podcast. I went on there a couple weeks ago.
Yeah. sick.
You went on there a week ago or so. They're killing it. If you like,
Season 2. It's
Yeah.
Sick.
yeah, the production's really good on it, and they have a full on cast and whatnot. If you like action sports, hill climb, obviously in particular, that's kind of the podcast to go to. So,
Yeah.
if you're not listening to Against the Grain show, you should definitely go listen to Nitro and Mud because they've been killing it. But what was I saying before
Pulp
that?
fantasy.
Oh yeah, fantasy.
Yeah.
So are you? I know I'm having kind of owning that number one spot right now in the
You're-
Pulp?
in fantasy pools.
You're
Yeah,
in my sights.
Colton's right
You're
behind
in
me.
my sights.
Teabag 6'9" though, she's lurking in the shadows.
Yeah.
She's ahead of Logan right now too.
Ooh, Logan's rough.
When my girlfriend passed up my brother in his league, I just about lost it.
Yeah, Taylor, like I swear to God, I'm not even picking Taylor's picks or anything. She just sends me a screenshot and she's like, "Do you think this is good?" And like every time I'm just saying like, "Yeah," because
Yeah.
it's like I'm not gonna tell her to change anything. But
right? She
she's
might win. So
yeah, like
Yeah.
she's doing pretty good, honestly, and she kind of likes following it for
Yeah.
some part. So
The one thing I will say is like the Pulp MX fantasy, it'll kind of show like people that are like not so well acquainted with like Supercross and that. It'll show them those mid pack riders, those
Right.
Yeah.
ones struggle, and like get to learn kind of how they race.
yeah, that's a cool thing about it. Like you're like more amped up and like cheering for like the privateers and like
Yeah.
the 15th through 20th guys because that's how you make all your points.
Yeah, you're watching LCQs closely.
Yeah, and you
Oh, I'm
always
always-
get burnt.
Yeah.
Always
Oh,
get burnt.
yeah.
Oh,
Don't matter.
So rough.
Who did I get burnt by last week or the first week?
I got burnt by Amart.
Troll.
Oh yeah. Oh no, I didn't get burnt by him. I luckily didn't have to pick him first week, and I picked him second week.
Aw, I hate
And,
you.
Yeah, I was one of those people.
Yeah.
I got very, very lucky. But yeah.
I think my first finish line will forever be Vince Freezy in Vince Freezy in the 250. I think that might be it.
Yeah, honestly, he's good.
As long as Craig can hold off Craig for a whole lap.
Yeah.
That's about it.
Yeah,
Yeah, did you hear March Bakes went over to have a conversation with him after
No.
last week? Yeah.
I liked the 450 LCQ drama as well.
Oh yeah.
What was that? Brees and
Entiknap.
Deuce.
Gosh. That was
funny.
fun to watch. And then as soon as Brees goes down, you see
He's
Entiknap
like,
with the pump
"Hell
of the
yeah,
hands,
dude."
just pump. I mean, if I was in his situation, I would probably be a little jazzed too.
Oh yeah.
What's that
Whoa.
sound? Oh, we're getting a call.
Was that a call? Is he calling us?
You're calling all. You just weren't.
So
on
we're
mute
gonna
yet there.
hop into the Supercross talk with the
Yeah,
one and only.
we got to bring on the Supercross legend
Hello?
himself. What did?
Yo.
Okay, so much for that, Dino.
Okay, what?
Sorry, we're getting on a new system here, and I was gonna introduce you since we're big time fancy now, but I guess you're already in here. So welcome back. Thank you for.
Hello?
Oh, on mute.
on mute, dude.
Dude, I'm sorry. I don't
Luke
know how
is
to
a
work this.
noob.
I'm so newbie. All right, Dino, I'm sorry. We got a new audio system, and we're trying to figure it. Not audio system, but just a call-in system. So I was going to introduce you before you came on. But you're here now, and we're happy. So thank you for coming on tonight.
Well, thanks for having me.
It's a pleasure.
Yeah, it's always amazing speaking with you, Dean.
Yes, it truly is. What's new in Dean's world?
Oh man, I really can't say a whole lot of anything. Pretty quiet.
That's surprising for you.
No,
It's winter.
it's winter, and at my age, it's just things start winding down a little more. You know. Yeah, there just ain't a whole lot going on.
All right. You still watching Judge Judy?
I really feel if I was to take the Minnesota bar, I could probably pass.
Yeah.
That is, you can learn a lot from that show.
Right.
What?
Yeah, some people look at it as entertainment. I look at it as education.
Yeah.
I feel that
What?
way about Jerry Springer.
You would be a Jerry Springer fan.
Yeah. What's that
Yeah,
on
I mean, I'm not even gonna.
Maury.
Maury. Yeah.
I'm
I'm-
not even gonna go there.
I saw that you signed up for fantasy this year though. How's it been going for you in Rocky Mountain?
I suck at it.
Really?
It's hard, isn't it? It's hard.
I just don't. No offense. I see Nathan is just killing it there, but I just
Yeah.
don't see a whole lot of skill to it. It's like
No.
you might as well just put names in a hat.
See, that's why.
And last week, come on.
Yeah.
Who could have guessed that? That top three. That was insane.
Yeah.
Well, I'm digging it though. It's cool to see that there's that it's a little tighter, but the most amazing part about it just looks like Webb is completely shit to bed the first couple of races. That second, for some reason, in the first one, didn't look that great, but he's sitting 3 points out of the lead.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
And it doesn't even look like he's trying.
Exactly.
He's always there.
Well, then you look at the points leader with Barsha. Like it doesn't even it almost doesn't even like make sense that he's like the points leader.
But I think the last 2 years, he's within the first 5 races, he's had the red number
Yeah.
plate. But he just always fades.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just
It's a long series.
terribly
Yeah.
bad.
That's just the beginning right now.
Mm-hmm.
2 races in, yeah, but it's just last week's podium though just did
Yeah.
surprise me.
Right.
That didn't. But good for Anderson and Plessinger. Everybody thought he would be there after round 1, but I don't know where he was round 1, but he showed up round 2 there.
Yeah.
It looked good, and the crazy takeouts again and stuff. all this aggressive riding and that. Don't you just love it?
Oh, I was super excited in Shimoda because you could tell every whoop section he was going the fastest. And I don't think he had the skill or like the
Those
form
whoops.
to go faster than the other guys, but he was riding over his head for sure in those whoops, and it was exciting. I was stoked on that.
Doesn't he look just like stiff and robotic?
Yeah.
He looks, those who makes them here now? The EA Sports, the
little diecast bikes with the riders on them and stuff.
Oh yeah.
He looks like one of those riders where he's just like bent weird at the elbows and at the knees and doesn't move. He
Right.
just, but he was doing good. I mean, it just looks like Craig is on a different level. I just think he's going to sweep the series without Lawrence to keep Monis there. Yeah, I see a sweep coming.
Are you still feeling good about your overall championship picks though?
You mean with Webb for the championship?
Yep.
Oh yeah, like I said, he's 3 points. He's right where he wants to be right now.
Right.
3 points out of the lead, and it doesn't even look like he's trying.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that's managing the championship. I think that's the goal there with him and KTM and Roger and stuff. Yeah, I'm feeling good about it. You're still thinking Mookie can take the series, or
No, I don't know. I said Sexton. I didn't say Mookie.
Oof.
I don't know. Somebody in that group thought Mookie was. Maybe that was your buddy Joel.
He's
I'm
got
not
potential
sure,
though.
but
Honestly, I mean, like,
Oh, dude, there was time in one of the races.
he's
this
got
week where
potential to
I
get
was
beat
impressed.
up if he gets in Marvin's face again. Yelling like that. That's what he's got potential for.
yeah.
Dude, Marv sounded like a man possessed when he said, "Hit the brake."
He's like waiting to get that out the whole
That was
time
a
too.
French guy that just had. They pushed him too far. He just sat there for the first few minutes and got his ass chewed and just looked shell shocked, and then he started fighting back.
Once Frankie came by and he had some backup, he went off.
Yeah, yeah, that was. Well, we still never. I think me and you have talked about this or messaged about it. Whose fault was that?
Yeah, I
I
don't
mean,
know.
Some of them other ones. Was that Brees? Is that
Yeah,
his name?
took out
LCQ?
Etiquette.
That was just all sorts of sketchy. Everything about that.
Yeah, and then how about that last
Yeah,
last turn?
that's my favorite part because
That was
what was he
so
gonna do?
gnarly.
Somebody was dying that day.
I was just
Yeah.
watching the race, and all of a sudden you just see a body flying
Yeah.
into the corner.
It's like,
No
what was your plan? There's no good way that's gonna end up.
It looked really cool though.
Yeah, you gotta give him for the heart in that one.
Yeah.
Style points, he's got it all.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't. You eat A for effort, I guess.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, just wads up
Wow.
in front of 70 Deuce when he's laughing him too. Oh, unreal.
And that was, I don't know. Carmichael always says it at the announcing booth, and that when it's the LCQ, it's the last lap, it's the last turn, anything goes. Well, he must have been listening because he was going
Yeah.
all out.
Yeah.
The only thing that I could see happening there is he had those two riders in the crosshairs.
Yeah.
He was on a
For
mission
sure.
to clean them out and hope he
Right.
got up first.
Gosh.
Hope he got up first and got over the finish line
True.
before they did. That's the only way that would play into his favor. But he didn't even get to that far. He didn't even get to that point.
Heck of an effort.
Yeah, the camera angle. Yeah, you're right. You just saw a body flying across the screen.
Yeah, that was exciting.
Oh, you gotta love it. A lot of emotion there, though.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
That's the difference between putting it on the trailer or putting it in the truck, or getting ready for the main.
Right.
And how about Stank Dog?
Yeah.
Making the main.
Two-stroke.
Legend.
And we talked about how Malcolm kind of cleared the air with Marvin on how he felt. Did you see that video of of Stank Dog
Oh, he's
giving a
banging
piece of
Paul.
mind to some of these people.
I
Dude,
watched that.
It was unwarranted too, because they literally brought up Stank the week before, like, I think he can make it in. He's
Yeah,
like, nah, he's losing so much torque, and it like seemed really reasonable. Like, I don't know where that came from. That was
He
aggressive.
took it a little personal. If you ask
Yeah.
me.
When
And
they-
then it was funny too because Mathis was like, what was he saying? He's like, I think if the field thins out a little
Yeah.
bit, he can make
Yeah.
a main. And then he was like, Mathis swore that Stank Dog like heard that. He's like, if Stank Dog thins out, he can
Yeah,
make a main.
right.
And so he swore that was like from all the confusion. And it's just like,
Oh,
and he like did a lot
Yeah.
for him too. He, like gave him, I think he said like $750, got him into Red Bull Straight Rhythm. And like other stuff too, and Stank Dog just went and just pissed him off real good.
Yeah.
Did you guys
Oh,
watch
so
his ride?
You're telling
I
me
didn't.
that
Was it?
you're telling me that they never said anything personal about his weight, but he read into the comment
Yeah.
as it being a shot about is he a little self-conscious
Right.
or what?
That must have hit
Well,
something.
He does like to party. We all know that.
Yeah.
Hey, well, he's sponsored by a bong company.
Oh,
I'm pretty
yeah.
sure. So someone told Mathis to watch out. You're gonna get attacked by a bong at the next race.
I just think he's the biggest thing in Supercross this week because he got second from last place in the Lights main event.
I think they
Yeah,
said first
that's
time
true.
since 2008
Yeah.
a two-stroke has
Yeah.
qualified.
Yeah, I don't think too many people have tried, have they? Nobody
No,
else
I
has
can't
ever
believe.
tried.
Because it's kind of stupid, to be
Yeah,
honest.
yeah.
Like, what are you
Did
going
you-
for? You're not making more money off of it. You're just doing it to get more attention,
Yeah.
which is also causing drama on
You're just assuming
social media.
assuming a disadvantage
Did
at
you-
that point.
Did you guys know? And I wasn't aware of this. Do you know that there is, what do you want to call it? Guidelines. There's only you can't ride any old bike.
Oh yeah,
In-
it's got to be homologated within the
It's-
past 2 years,
yep.
right?
Within 2
Yeah,
production
I mean
years.
it has to be like a 2019 or newer or 2020.
Yeah,
Um,
that sucks.
and if it's a two-stroke, like a 2022 YZ 250 two-stroke, it has to be a current model year, same as the 125. You can't ride like last year's bike, which is
Oh, really?
weird because with those Yamahas, the fucking things are the same thing since 2000.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like,
No, it's ridiculous. Dude,
I didn't.
the
I
clutch
had no
basket
idea
goes
they had
back to
those
93.
restrictions.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
It should if somebody can show up and and Jerry Robinson is way into the main event on a 1985, he should be allowed to. But
Yeah.
I don't know I didn't know that was in place. But it's a weird deal. But it'll be neat to see if he can pull it off with the 250 in the 450 class.
Mm-hmm.
Is he doing that?
Yeah, but
Oh, really?
dude,
I
that class
haven't
is
heard
so
about-
stacked. Like, you have to be as fast as
No,
Neymar
yeah,
to
that
make it
there's
in.
no chance.
But I think that'd be a more level playing field for sure. But
E-
yeah,
exactly.
obviously a tougher class,
Exactly. I think it'd be easier to
right?
navigate one of those supercross courses on a 250
Yeah,
than a 125.
yeah, because like he has to be questioning the triple sometimes. I imagine if he doesn't get a good run at it or something on a 125, like
Some of those rhythms out of the corners, like you just have no room to.
yeah, mistakes.
No.
I was watching old races the other day, like Pastrana and stuff, back in like 2000s, and it is ridiculous racing 125s. Like, they're going so slow, it looks like. Like, they'd make a mistake, and then they like had to start jumping through the whoops if they didn't have enough speed. It was funny to watch.
Well, I
But
think
racing was intense back then because there's lower speeds, but they're getting closer and stuff, and they're hitting each other with elbows and stuff.
and I don't think the tracks flowed
Yeah,
like they do now. The
they're
tracks were
blocky.
just really, no flow to them at all. Just choppy and nasty. And yeah, they do much more. The tracks are much more of a work of art now.
Mm-hmm.
And the angle of the face of the jump is always the same kind of degrees, and the triples are spaced the same apart, and
Yeah,
it's a little different game. But yeah, different times, They did look slower. They probably were slower.
Right.
Yeah,
It's
just
definitely
different
evolved.
shit.
All right.
Back in the day, yeah, different times. But
Yeah.
you
Well,
guys,
thanks for coming on, Dean. We appreciate your
yeah, I
calling
thought
as
you were
always.
going to Mexico. I thought you were heading to
Tomorrow
Mexico.
or not tomorrow, Saturday, I will be gone.
Mr. Worldwide, jeez.
Yeah, you ever think about maybe getting a job and
That's all I've been doing is friggin' applying. I have a interview tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. in Roseville, so I will see you up there, Dino.
oh hey, you gonna swing by when you're done?
No, I'm not, just because you made fun of me now.
Ooh, that's cold.
Oh,
No, I'm
Oh.
kidding.
Well,
I'm kidding.
I
Maybe
think
I
he
will.
was just teeing you up anyways.
Yeah, he
He's just
was.
like, sorry, I'm busy.
Yeah, I would have said yes, and he's like, oh, I'm just kidding.
where are you applying for a job?
It's called RN. Hold on, let me think here. RNC Homes or whatever. It's house that would for disabled people and stuff. So I'd kind of be, depending on when I post it, I probably shouldn't post this, but it's like kind of be like overseeing like a house of like disabled people and work on like scheduling for the staff and just like kind of like the logistics of like the people in like the rooms and where they're living and nursing the nurses and stuff, just like that, a little bit of everything.
I don't think that's a good fit for you. I don't think you got it in you to try and juggle something of that magnitude.
Okay, thank you.
Just stick with being a freelance party boy and do, head down to spring break or whatever you got going on here. And
Drinking fruity beers and
Yeah.
shit.
yeah, just rely on your sip snap, royalties pouring in or whatever. That's,
Yeah.
I'd put all your eggs in that basket.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
All right.
Well, when you're done with your interview, get a hold of me if you got time.
Okay, sounds good.
I might have some free time. I can't make any promises, but I can try and schedule you. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sure you're a really busy guy.
All right.
I didn't actually. I actually didn't try to hang up on him before I did that.
That's me. He might be crying now.
Nah, he already hung up.
Yeah,
He already hung up.
he was over it.
Yeah. Did you see that the full schedule came out for like Naha and
Yeah.
basically like we
Moto
know like
climb.
everyone now.
I mean,
I guess AMA is still not.
Look at Naha.
No.
AMA is.
Is the full one out?
Yeah.
I don't know if I saw that or not.
Yeah.
I didn't see the press
Full one
release.
came out last weekend. Last Monday, last Friday.
I see.
Yeah. And then, Moto Climb came out. Obviously, I haven't looked at Naha.
It's like I'm pretty sure it's like 7 or 8 weekends like straight. Again, it would be like between AMA and Moto Climb, I think, and maybe Nitro Nationals too included in that. But it's
What,
a
are you
long
going
stretch.
to Nitro Nationals or Hill Jam?
Hill Jam, I think.
Okay.
I believe that's the plan as of now.
So, don't think about Columbus, guys. It's out.
No.
I know. I was kind of thinking about that. Go to Big Hill Jam instead.
Yeah,
That's like
go to-
so
I feel like that's
tight.
kind of
That'd be
just as
fun.
equivalent as like cool. At least
Oh,
it
for
was
sure.
the first
it's
year.
just like twice the travel, I imagine.
Yeah, just another 10 hours, 10, 12 hours.
For looking at a map, doesn't seem that bad, honestly.
No, it might be a little bit more than 12. But I don't know. It would be cool if you guys all went to one like we said before.
Yeah. We'll run some numbers.
Yeah.
Get the
Get back to
logistics figured out.
There for a good time.
You better be actually riding this summer too.
That's the
I
plan.
know. We should work on that leg strength, build up around that fucking knee.
Yeah, I need to do something.
Yeah, get to work.
Yeah, you gotta get Mark to set you up with a sick leg exercise so
been
you can
telling
get
him.
dialed
He
in.
hasn't-
You've been telling me?
Yeah,
You gotta show
I ain't been hearing it.
every time I see you.
You got the
I
wrong number.
might mumble it, but I say it.
It's all in the eyes,
I knew
Mark.
how.
You gotta just show up at Snap and demand DeMark.
I want to mark.
I'm available.
But it's gonna be so sad if you came in race because if you're not, I don't know, man.
I don't
it's
know
just,
if I can go another year
it's
without
gonna-
riding.
it's gonna throw it off, dude.
Ugh.
And we still gotta build the trail system at your house, dial up your
Yes.
track. All that's gonna be non-existent
Yeah,
if you.
your track is good
get
right
hurt.
now.
It's still yeah. It just needs to be
Ridden.
ridden. Yeah, that's literally like all it is that track just gets better and better the more you use it.
Yeah.
It's just getting the people there and getting the time to like till it. And honestly, last year I only tilled it twice because it got better the more you rode it and
Yeah.
actually made some lines.
Mm-hmm.
But it just gets so like, soft and sandy sometimes.
Yeah, you need to make sure we get
Yeah.
rain because last time I went there it was
It's a dust
bad.
bowl. It can be a dust bowl, which is I don't know. It might be better than some of the hard pack if you let it go.
It's not bad for the riding. It's just your bike sucking it and
Yeah,
stuff.
well, that's how I blew up that KTM that first time.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's because that stuff's fine down there in that valley.
very.
The sandstone sediment.
Oh yeah.
Okay,
Why are you
boys.
Well, there it is.
Yeah.
I just wanted to see how long the silence would go on. I was just waiting. I was just counting. I just wanted to see. We're having a podcast with no talking.
Right.
Well, yeah.
So what? You're going to Mexico
I,
For how long?
I guess. Yep. For a week.
for a week?
Yeah. On Saturday.
News to us.
Then Nate, you're
I'm-
going down south for a
Yeah.
riding trip
Yeah.
in February.
Mark, where are we going?
I don't
Yeah.
know.
I liked your.
Stuck in Minnesota.
I like your invite for Oklahoma, Nate.
Oh, I'm just saying I can't guarantee
You're like,
anything.
hey, if
but-
you guys want to come to Oklahoma, you should come with us.
Yeah.
We don't have a ride for you or a place for you to stay, but it would be fun if you would come.
Yeah.
Well,
Good luck.
I just had to put it out there, but yeah, I mean, we could maybe figure something out if it's one.
No,
or two
I don't.
people, but
I know what you meant. I
Yeah.
thought it was funny. I
I
wanted to give you
know.
some shit.
I'm just like I should probably put this out there before it's too late. But it's possible we still don't know if we're going to March. It sounds like so.
I
thing
would
I
like to
did.
go one in March and February. It depends if we'll have time
Yeah.
to get off and whatnot.
In your employment,
Potentially, I
Status
hope I
of
have a job by
employment.
then, or I'll be in a world of hurt.
otherwise
You're just on my gears this week though too,
you should put a van.
grinding my gears.
Yeah, I didn't even realize I left that up in the air. I was kind of just waiting for an answer.
From what? What are you talking about right now, Nate? I'm so
I
lost.
thought you were talking about scheduling.
No.
on
Okay,
your
I said
gears
you.
about what?
I said you grind. You were grinding my gears this week.
Oh, I was.
Yeah, because
Why?
we were talking about when we're doing a podcast.
Yeah, that's what I was talking about.
And then you're like, this week's gonna be tough with work. Well,
I
like,
didn't even say that.
Yes,
I,
you did.
I said I don't even know where I'm going yet because I thought I
yeah,
might
like
have to work.
we'll have to wait and see. And then I was like, okay.
I did say that.
And then I was like, I questioned you the rest of the week. I was like, well, when do you know when? You're like,
questioned me
dude,
once.
just pick a day. And I'm like, Nate, I didn't because you said you didn't know yet.
To be fair, Nathan was the only one that responded to you yesterday. When
When
you
I-
said Thursday at 7.
Yeah, but that was after all this.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
guess.
I know when you guys don't respond, it's usually yeah. Well, Colton, when
Cole,
you don't
we don't
respond,
know.
it's half-half. But I know when Mark sees something and doesn't respond, it's a yes. And usually for you, besides this week, you're being all flaky.
Yeah. 'cause-
And then
well,
Cole's
I-
like half and half. Half the time he doesn't even open it until like 4 days after, and he's like, "Dude, we were supposed to do a podcast. What?"
I mean, I don't go on my phone. I'm not a screenager.
Shut up. I hate you. I can't wait for next week, Cole. I'm gonna be staying there again. I'm just
No,
gonna be
God.
editing projects.
I might have you start helping me with my rent or something. Jeez.
It's about getting there, dude. I did a wedding video on your computer in probably half the amount of time
Really?
that I did on my laptop, and it was just like made me cringe thinking about how much time I've wasted over the last 4 years when my computer started going to crap, basically. And like just having it to constantly restart and shut down, and then it crashing and not saving, and I just like chopped right through that whole video on your computer.
Yeah, you
So
plugged
nice.
right through it.
Yeah, I definitely need to save up for a big computadora because definitely saved me some headache. That's for sure. Like Nate too, like just a big one,
Yeah.
big laptop.
Dude,
Yeah.
I know a guy.
LED screen.
Why didn't you bring it tonight?
I would have if I would have known. You should have said something. But honestly,
Bring your
I was
laptop.
just crunching on time, and I'm like, it's cold out. I won't bring it.
Well, you
tonight."
were because you didn't know if you're even gonna be able to come this week because
Right.
you're busy, you know.
I
So
know.
you didn't know.
You're right. Dude, it's been a struggle trying to get back into rhythm of things now after sleeping in for a week.
You slept in?
Oh yeah.
I wake up earlier when I'm sick because I
Really?
can't sleep, and
Yeah, the problem is I went to bed later, so
Yeah.
I kind of automatically.
I feel like just pretending you're not sick though is like way like I don't know. I feel like that's the best way to go about things because like I guess maybe right now it's not the best thing to do, but like in Utah, I got pretty sick for the majority of the week. Not pretty sick, but I don't know. I was a little sick, and I like still just like going out and snowboarding every day. And I don't know, it just feels like good to get outside and stay active, even if it sucks for a little bit when you're feeling like shit.
Yeah.
But I feel like it helps you kind of overcome your sickness and mentally too. Makes you feel better and get that vitamin D.
Yeah, that fresh air, the vitamin D, and the blood pumping. I think all that for healing stuff too. I feel like it helps a lot. I think that goes unnoticed, but
Yeah. Yeah. Well.
hey. No, you're not.
Another
doing it
silence.
Again. You're not doing it
I'm just constantly checking
Okay.
for silence.
Well, you're the ringleader.
Yeah.
I'm not leading nothing. All right. Well,
Pod Lord.
I mean, man, I just thought that didn't record for a little bit. What if it didn't?
Oh
Right.
God,
I'd die.
that'd be bad.
All right, boys. Well, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for listening so much. We're almost past the 200
Yeah.
200 streams count, man.
Is that just Spotify though? Because have you checked Apple, YouTube? Have you added everything up?
Yeah, I'm not sure. It might be just no. I don't know. That's a good question, actually.
Right? Are you just going? Are these just?
I don't
body,
know. It
Are
could-
these just body numbers? Where you
It
get
could
these numbers
just be
from?
Spotify numbers. I don't know. And I'm not taking an account to YouTube.
And Apple. And is there a third platform? Or is it just those two?
iHeartRadio. It's on
Oh,
every
okay.
platform. So
Well, we need these numbers.
Yeah,
I
we need
know.
the.
I'll have to double check that. Maybe it is. But anyways, thank you guys for tuning in this week. We appreciate it. Thanks for your support. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. Download our video, Spotify, iHeartRadio, Apple Podcasts. What else? What else we on? Everything. We're on everything. The Gram. Follow our Gram for some sick clips, even though
TikTok.
we can't get anything up right now because I don't got a computer.
Facebook.
But yep.
Mark's on Grinder.
Yeah, we got. Go check out Mark's Grinder right now, please and thank you. Thanks for listening.
The description
Thank you
below.
so much, Grinder.
All
Thank
right,
you.
Thank you, everybody.
This
Peace.
is bullshit.